Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Belchan.
I'm Nimakung.
I'm Banchan.
In this class, I'll read to all of you a part of Ulysses.
As.
Ulysses. James Joyce. Chap. 4 Sec 2. Heading on to sundown. The shadows of the mosques among the pillars. Priest with a scroll rolled up. I shiver of the trees. They know. The evening wind. I pass on. Fading gold sky. A mother watches me from her doorway. She calls her children home in their dark language. High wall. Beyond strings twanged. Night sky. Men. Violet. Colour of Molly's new garters. Strings. Listen. I go playing one of those instruments. What do you call them? Dulciters. I pass. Probably not, a bit like it really. Kind of stuff you read. In the track of the sun. Sunburst on the title page. He smiled. Pleasing himself. What Arthur Griffith said about the headpiece over the Freeman leader. Ireland. He prolonged his pleased smile. I keeted that. Homerul sun rising up in the northwest. He approached Larry Oryx. From the silla grating floated up the flabby gush of porter. Through the open doorway the burst squirted out whiffs of ginger. Deadest. Biscuit mush. Good house. However, just the end of the city traffic. For instance, Mirali's down there. Then, G. As position. The coy's value would go up like a shot. Bolt head over the blind. Cube old codger. No use canvassing him for an ad. Still, he knows his own business best. There he is. Sure enough. My bold Larry. And bucket. Simon Diddles takes him off to tea with his eyes screwed up. Do you know what I'm going to tell you? What's that? Mr. Urk? Do you know what? The Russians. They'd only been 8 o'clock breakfast for the Japanese. Stop and say a word. About the funeral, perhaps. Something about Puddingham. Mr. Urk. Tuning into Dorset Street, he said freshly in greeting through the doorway. Good day. Mr. Urk. Good day to you. Lovely weather. Sir. 'Tis all that. Where do they get the money? Coming upward-headed curates from the county latrium. Rinsing empties an old man in the cellar. And low and bittled. They boss him out as a dumfindlators or dentalons. Then think of the competition. General thirst. Good puzzle would be crossed Dublin without passing a pub. Save it they can't. Off the drunks perhaps. Put down 3 and carry 5. What is that? A bob here and there. Jibs and drabs. On the wholesale orders perhaps. Doing a double shuffle with the town travellers. Squared you with the bus and we'll split the job. See. How much would that tot off the porter in the month? Say 10 barrels of stuff. Say he got 10% off. Or more. 15. He passed St. Joseph's National School. Bratsclama. Windows open. Fresh air helps memory. Aloud. ABC defeat Clement Obiki RSGVW. Boys are they? Yes. Éisteach. Éiseach. Éisrafin. At their geography. Ein. Sleeve bloom. He halted before Lugex's window, staring at the hanks of sausages. Polonaise. Black and white. 15 multiplied by. The figures whitened in his mind. Unsolved. Displeased. He let them fade. The shiny links. Packed with fursa meat. Bud. A kidney's blutgats on the willow pattern dish. The last. He stood by the next girl at the counter. Would she buy it too? Pulling the items from a slip in her hand. Fabric. Washing soda. And £1.5 of Denny's sausages. His eyes rested on her vigorous hips. Was his name is. Wonder what he does. Wife is oldish. New blood. No followers allowed. Strong pair of arms. Whacking a carpet on the cladesslin. She does whack it. By George. The way her crooked Scot swings at each rack. The ferreted pork butcher folded the sausages he had snipped off with blotchy fingers. Sausage bink. Sound meat there. Like a stuffed heifer. He took a page up from the pile of cut sheets. The model from a Kinnoff on the lake shore of Tiberias. Can become ideal winter sanatorium. Mrs. Montefiore. I thought he was. Foul mouth. Wall rounded. Blared cattle carping. He held the page from him. Interesting. Read it nearer. The title. The blared carping cattle. The page rustling. A young white heifer. Those mornings in the cattle market. The beasts lowing in their pens. Branded sheep. Flop and full of dung. The breeders in hobnailed boots trudging through the litter. Slapping a palm on a ripe hind quarter. There's a prime one. Unpeeled switches in their hands. He held the pages impatiently, bending his senses and his will. His soft subject gaze at rest. The crooked Scot swinging. Whack by whack by whack. The pork butcher snatched his sheets from the pile, wrapped up her prime sausages and made a red grimace. Anne. My miss. He said. She tendered a coin, smiling boldly, holding her thick wrist out. Thank you. I miss. And 1 shilling 3p change. For you. Please. Mr. Bloom pointed quickly. To catch up and walk behind her, she went slowly, behind her moving hams. Pleasant to see first thing in the morning. Hurry up. Damn it. Make it while the sun shines. She stood outside the shop in sunlight and sauntered lazily to the right. He sighed down his nose. They never understand. Soda chop tens. Crusted toenails do. Brown scapulars in tatters. Defending her both ways. The sting of disregard glowed to weak pleasure within his breast. For another, a constable off duty cuddling her knickers line. They like them sizable. Prime sausage. Oh please. Mr. Policeman. I'm lost in the wood. Threepence. Please. To be continued.